Hey guys, it's Taylor, and if you hear any snorting noises, it's because my dog demanded that she be put on the bed right behind me. Today I'm coming at you with a look that I was super excited to do, which I feel like I say before all of my videos, but it's because I'm genuinely excited to be making these looks for you. I don't know if any of you follow kind of the Met Gala and the stuff that happens with that every year, but basically every year on the first Monday in May, the Metropolitan Museum of Art has kind of a red carpet fundraising event where they debut their newest exhibit in like the costume department, and they invite a bunch of celebrities and they have a huge red carpet event. There's tons of paparazzi and everything. They invite people with really big checkbooks. One of the stars that I was most inspired by at this year's Met Gala was Selena Gomez. Although she did debut a new haircut and a new boyfriend at this event, what I most liked about her look was her makeup. Selena Gomez had the best super bright pink eye look. I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, you guys will see it here, but I've never seen anybody do something like that before, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's it, I want to recreate that one. So it took me a while to round up some of these hot pink shades because obviously this is not a shade that like you wear on a daily basis usually, but especially with the Modern Renaissance palette coming out, I feel like I've had a little more access to some of those hot pinks. And then I really had to dig into some old palettes as well, so this is just going to be some examples of some shades that you guys can use to recreate her look, but obviously like some of these palettes are old and aren't available anymore, so just find similar shades if you're going to recreate this look. Really quickly before we get into the tutorial, I wanted to let you guys know, because I didn't film myself putting on my face makeup, I just wanted to show you guys some of the products that I used to kind of achieve a full Selena look. So the first thing was the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector, I think they're called. Yeah, it's just their highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop, which is the one they did with Jaclyn Hill. Louise, what are you doing? Hey, no. My blush is this baked blush from Hard Candy, so it's super cheap. It's in the shade Living Doll, which is like a super bright metallic pink, which I love. Hi, Weezy. Hi, Weezy. And then on my lips, I'm wearing the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee, which is number 5. Do you like this, Weezy? Do you like that? So I don't know why I'm struggling to film a good intro to this, but I'm just gonna kind of get on with the look, let you guys see it. I really hope you guys enjoy this look. If you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up after you watch. So if you want to see how to recreate this Selena Gomez inspired look, please keep watching. So as you can see, I started off by putting tape under my eyes just to create that really sharp wing, and I feel like that works really well for this look. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm just putting that underneath my brow bone and then all over my lid to prime it. This is a really great pure white primer. I love it. Then I'm taking these top left shades from the Pantone Sephora palette from last year, so it's the one that had like the pink and blues in it. So I'm just using that combination as my brow bone highlight, and then I'm kind of putting it all over the lid just kind of as a base, and then I'm working the pink in by itself as more of a transition shade. From that same palette, then I'm taking these 3 shades that I'm showing you here, but I'm mainly focusing on that one on the bottom left. It's this really great, rich red tone pink. I love it so much. So I'm just using that on a Sigma brush. Let me see which one it is. The Sigma Wide Shader, so it's the E59, and I'm just mixing all 3 of those and putting them in the outer corner of my eye to make like that really sharp V, and then I'm bringing it in my crease as well, all the way into the inner corner of my eye. Then as you can see, I kind of took the brush and angled it the other way just to kind of blend things out. And then I'm just going in with these 2 shades from my BH Cosmetics After Hours palette. They're just really nice hot pink shades in here, so I'm using those to kind of deepen up the crease. With that, I'm using a Sigma brush as well. I forget which one it is, but it's like their really good crease brush. Then I'm just cleaning things up with a Q-tip to make sure that things are nice and round and that there's not too much color on the actual lid, because I want to keep it fairly light for those light pink colors that are going in. And then I'm just going to periodically be taking this blending brush here with no product on it and just kind of going over it to make sure everything's blended out. And really the whole rest of the process is just building those colors up to be what I want. So I go in with some of the same colors. I also take some of the shades from the Modern Renaissance palette, whatever is going to make that shade of pink. I want a really hot pink. It's very like red based, I feel like, but so that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm going in with Love Letter from that palette, but I'm literally just like mixing all of these shades together, putting them in my crease area with the same brushes, and making sure that things are blended, but then that they're not creeping too much onto the lid. So next, with a flat shader brush, I'm just reapplying that Milk shade, so the NYX pencil in Milk, and I'm just kind of reapplying that on my lid to make sure everything is nice and bright because I don't want it to be darkened by the other colors. Then I'm going in with that Baby Pink from the Pantone palette and just applying that first on my lid, and then I'm taking the shade from the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette by Morphe. This is ES33, so if you want to buy it in a single shadow, that is still available. And I'm just placing that over it. It's got this really beautiful iridescent shimmer in person. You can't see it on the camera, but it is so pretty in person. Next, I am just kind of blending things out with a brush that has nothing on it, just to make sure that those dark colors aren't too sharp. I like them to be very blended out when I'm doing something this dark. Next, I'm taking those same crease colors on a pencil brush and just kind of bringing it inward on my lash line. I noticed that in her pictures, it's not exactly just like in the outer corner, she does have more of that C shape, so that's what I'm trying to achieve there. And then I'm just going to keep darkening up my crease to my liking until it gets to right where I want it to be. Now I'm taking a black kohl eyeliner by Rimmel London, and I'm just putting this on my top lash line. I'm just tightlining like underneath there. I like to do this when I'm not using like my signature wing, like a liquid liner. I like to do this just to add a little bit of drama to the lash line without it being super noticeable. After that, I'm taking a flat top brush and I'm just going to be kind of blending that out in my lash line. I know that this feels super uncomfortable on your eyes, so totally don't feel like you have to do this, but I just like how it looks when I blend it out onto my lash line a little bit. You can't actually see it on the lash line, but it just creates a little bit more of a smoky drama. Next, I'm taking off my tape and I'm just going to blend out the wing out there so it's not quite so sharp, but it still has that sharp wing effect. Then I put on some mascara and some falsies, so you guys will see those in a minute, and voila! So here's the finished look with the face makeup. I absolutely love how like different and dramatic this look is, so I hope that you guys liked it as well and enjoyed this tutorial. So guys, that was it for my Selena Gomez Met Gala inspired look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm releasing new videos every single Thursday. Hi, Louise. And with that, my battery is dying, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!